Hello, welcome to the first tutorial of mine. So I'm gonna model football today, and I'm gonna start with the soccer ball primitive and focus it with pressing F. Go to vertex mode, detach all the components we have. We just have this one. We are gonna smooth it 2 times. 2. Okay. And I'm gonna add the sculpt modifier, so it will make it more roundish. I'll show you without sculpt modifier, with sculpt modifier, and I'm gonna delete the history, so it will look like this. I'm gonna extrude it inward. Turn on the wireframe mode and just a little bit like this, and I'm gonna give it offset little bit like this, and I'm gonna delete all this inward faces, and it will look like this black sun. And into the mesh display, after selecting the mesh, we can hit reverse to make it pointing towards camera, not inside. If we'll press 3 now, we'll get this result, which is pretty cool. And I'm gonna export it to Substance Painter, so I'll need the smooth preview mode on. So I'm gonna smooth it. Okay, this is fine, and I'm gonna UV this chunk. Okay, after selecting all this, press Ctrl U. This will take time because I have smoothed it. It was needed. Ctrl L for layout, and this looks fine. I'm gonna export it for Substance Painter. File, export selection. I'm gonna type export for Substance, of course, Painter. Export selection. I'm gonna open Substance. Wait till it get open. I don't want your new update version. And 2048. I don't want to compute tangent space per fragment. I don't want to import cameras. Auto unwrap I don't want. Create a texture set per UDIM file, but my file don't have UDIM, so I'm gonna keep it as it is. And I'm gonna select this one and press OK. Keep it PBR multi roughness. This is fine. This is what we have in it here. So I'm gonna make the base layer first. So add a fill layer. I'm gonna delete this. I don't know what is the default thing. I'm gonna keep height, metal, normal turned off. because I only want the color and the rough information. The color information, I'm gonna color it like I like saturated colors. Let's make it like this, orange. We can make it however we want. Let's make it orange. This is fine. And humanitarian, let it do its work. Okay. So this is our base layer. Base paint. Okay. I'm gonna add roughness information. Add black mask into black mask. Add fill and grayscale. Type grunge dirt. Fingerprints. This is really good. The roughness we want. Let's just make the bottom layer shiny. The upper layer we want it little bit rough, so this will give us a rubber kind of effect which is been played too much. And I'm gonna add another fill layer which has color layer, or no, let's do one thing, add a single paint layer. Press 3 on your keyboard, and now we can add our logos, we can add our designs in it. Turn off all the height, rough, metal, normal, keep the base color on. Okay, so this is my logo, Creazione. I'm gonna add this to Substance Painter, drain drop. This will ask what is this. I'm gonna tell it this is texture. Import your resources to self, import it in self. Creazione, this is the logo. I'm gonna add this to base color. We are in stencil mode right now. S and right click to increase and decrease the size. S and left click to change the rotation mode. And for printing it, you just need to set it, and with the columns key or arrow keys you can change the brush size, and this is it. Have more things like via sports logo, texture, self, import. I had it already, but I wanted to do you like how to make it. I'm gonna keep it pretty big and do it like this. I'm gonna add Olympic logo. Texture, self, okay. Paint it like this. this is pretty much how the new ball look. But if you want to add the dirt, we can add a new fill layer, make it brown, turn off all the information except the roughness, make the roughness pretty much high so it looks not shiny but rough. I'm gonna add a black mask. I'm gonna add fill layer. In the fill layer I'm gonna add, we have dirt filter, which is my favorite, and we can turn the dirt level on, dirt contrast, amount. We can change the color of the dirt. Yeah, this looks fine. Make it darker, and the footballs are made of leathers. Some footballs are made of leathers, so I'm gonna add that leathery effect. So I'm gonna add new fill layer, keep it in bottom of all the layers, turn down all the parameters. I have this normal map which I have downloaded it from Google. You can find it so many leather textures on Google. Textures, import in self, import. We have this leather normal. I'm gonna add it in here. It is not what we want right now, so I'm gonna change the scale. This will work. Yeah, this will work for us. And I'm gonna render it right now. This is how it looks in the render. Make it, we can change panoramas if we want. We have a noise effect, but I don't like this kind of thing, so I'm gonna change this to Balancia, Bonfacia, turn on the clear color. I want this kind of this kind of backdrop, and Nivea is biggest brand than me, so I'm gonna focus on Nivea. We can keep it, but I like Nivea, so let it get render. It is rendering. And it is done, so I'm gonna save the render. I done it in the previous practice, and let's save it. And this is it. Thanks for seeing this tutorial. It was my first tutorial, so it was kinda basics of basics. So in future, if I get more views, more appreciation, so I'm gonna make Blender tutorials, Photoshop tutorials, Maya tutorials, Substance Painter tutorials, Substance Designer tutorials, Houdini tutorials. So let's see. I don't know about, yeah, I don't know about Houdini that much, but yeah, I'm good at ZBrush. I'm a modeler. I'm a 3D modeler and texturing artist. So I'm gonna make those tutorials. I'm good at ZBrush. Yeah, ZBrush is demanding. So thank you for watching and have a good day.